So the weather's coming in and I thought it would be a good time to check out the garden while I get ready for it to start raining so I don't have to water it. Let's see how it's doing. So the first thing we have is my sweet potato, and I love the different colored leaves it comes with. So depending on, I don't know what factor, sometimes they're purple, sometimes they're green, and I just think that makes for a really beautiful plant. And then you can see on the burned edges where the weather started getting it. And this is a Yukon potato. Now we're pretty sure that my potato endeavor this year is going to fail. My only surviving carrot in this bed is done. And then of course my kale that I planted a couple weeks ago, they're actually starting to get their next leaves, and now that they have their second set of leaves, I'm starting to clear them out so that they don't get too overcrowded. It's pretty dry, but like I said, the weather's coming. This is where I planted the radishes last week. I'm not seeing any growth anywhere. I'm sure somebody might be using it as a litter box. But we still have our marigolds. This volunteer tomato plant is still going strong. I'm getting about 5 or 6 tomatoes a week off of it. My baby cabbage, my marigolds, they're starting to look kind of pathetic. But take a look at this. This is like the new coolest hack I've ever seen. Get rid of the dry leaves. You crunch where the bottom of it is. And then look at that. It just, the seeds just come away. I'm going to have all the seeds I need for next year. More tomatoes, and then I've got this green cabbage. It looks full and beautiful. We'll use it next week. And then these tiny baby red cabbages. I don't know what the deal is. This is a cabbage that's supposed to make sauerkraut. I've still got some carrots over here. That's a garlic I planted a couple weeks ago that have finally sprouted. I've got beets, and the beets are starting to come across now that it has some more rooms. My bell peppers are looking fantastic. They're supposed to turn red. I don't know if they're gonna have enough time. And then I have that volunteer zucchini. My cucumbers have been doing decent. I've got these babies. We'll check them in a couple days. They grow really fast. And then pause for the queen of my backyard. This is Sassy. She has a tood. You can see her tail flick when I actually call her name. My orange Roma San Marzano, I don't know what type of tomatoes they are. They're super sweet. They're about ready. I'm gonna have to come back through. This thing overgrew so much. You can see it kind of mixed in with weeds. Oh, there's another little red one somewhere in there. Ooh, maybe 2. And then these giant, I don't know if they're beef eater tomatoes or what, but they are just massive and they are hefty. They have a bit of weight to them. They taste amazing though. We've been thoroughly enjoying them. Some more, they're starting to get ready. This weekend I'll have a bumper tomato thing again. Might be able to make some sauce. These red cabbages just don't want to grow. They don't like not having enough space, I don't think. My spaghetti squashes are doing fine. They are all covered with those beetles, but it doesn't seem to be hurting the squash itself, so I've kind of been leaving it alone. My zucchini is going strong, and I have this random red chipotle pepper. So that plant's actually called chipotle. I don't know why. I thought chipotles were roasted jalapenos, but whatever. And then we've got a zucchini for me and a zucchini I left on for too long, so obviously the chickens are going to be happy tomorrow when they get that. Coming over here to more of my tomato bushes, and this thing is still covered with green tomatoes. I'm really hoping the weather holds out for another 4 weeks or so that I can get something. And my front yard massive pumpkin, take a look at that. Remember how I was so worried that it wasn't going to grow? That thing's like quadrupled in size already. It's just huge. And I found another little baby one. So yeah, there it is. And I would say that overall, this year has probably been one of my best gardening years. Guys, I have a black thumb. I kill anything I touch, and I don't know what happened, but this year things started taking off. And it should be proof that if I can do it, anybody can. Just try every year. It's okay if it dies, as long as you had fun in the end. And sometimes you'll actually get something out of it, which is really exciting. I have thoroughly enjoyed my garden this year. It's starting to wind down. I'm planning on posting a video of everything that I attempted to plant. Did plant. Things I started inside, which, spoiler alert, nothing transplanted the way it was supposed to. I'm pretty sure I did that wrong. And things where I just threw the seeds out and things magically took off. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you have in your garden. Let me know if you're starting to wind down or if you're still going strong. Take care.